Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 6 of Undermine. We did not get far last time, so let's just jump back in. Last time went pretty poorly. It seemed like it was going to go well, then it did not. We are currently having a little discussion in chat regarding the differences between America and Canada, apart from just the guns. And just how things work so differently between, obviously, I'm from the UK. Just how differently things work in comparison. Again, not just the gun situation, but just in general. A lot of our stuff is different from the US. Yeah, I mean... Obviously there's a... America to me is still... to a degree, especially with like current situation with who's in power, it's as if it's gone back to the Wild West. It's like civilization is taking a step backwards. It's about no longer caring about like your fellow human and stuff like that. I just don't get it. Like, I had the intention for years to immigrate to America. Like, we're talking like maybe 10 years. I always planned to move to America, and upon closer inspection is not the correct word, consideration, I actually realised that I'm quite scared of America, and Canada would be the logical option for someone like me in comparison, because the American health care system to someone from Britain is just the most idiotic thing. And I mean, I understand it's just because we're not used to it and that's just how it is there, but I just don't feel like it should be. Like, yeah, like, someone was telling me the other day, I had a client who has just moved back over here from America. She lived in New York City for 5 years. She's just moved back, and she was explaining to me that the way that it works in America is that, and I mean, correct me if I'm wrong on this, she said that the way that it works in America is that if you have a baby, that baby is born with debt. What is that curse? Blood pact costs health to now plant bombs. That's shit. Don't want to keep that as for very long. Yeah, so you start your life with debt. I think it's about $2,000 or something. It's like birth debt. What the hell kind of thing is that? Who in their right mind has went, yeah, that makes sense. One thing about Canada is medication is expensive if you don't have insurance. Oh, do you not have like a free healthcare system in Canada? I thought you did have. I thought it was just America that was back in the medieval times when it came to things like that. Completely and utterly sounds like I'm just dissing America. And I'm genuinely not meaning to. Gotcha. Oh no, the oil. It's free to go to the hospital, but not for medication itself. Oh, see, I did not know that. In the UK, it's free for all. Bet that makes a lot of people miserable hearing that. But yeah, we have the. I mean, don't get me wrong. You can do privatised healthcare, but most people. Oh, I forgot we've got bunkers. Most people don't. Most people that I know personally that have private medical care, it is a benefit that's implied with their occupation. Sorry, applied with their occupation, not implied. I think Canada's the only country with free healthcare but not medication. Yeah, it seems like a sort of roundabout system, but at least it gives you guys help when help is necessary. A little bit of help is better than no help, for sure. Save me, Bobo! I feel like we're nearly at the stage where we'll start one-hitting on the early floors. You don't have to worry about getting 6 and not be able. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the fact that like people in America sit with like realistically life-threatening injuries because they're too scared to go to the hospital is just a terrifying concept to someone from the UK. It's why, with the whole thing that's going on just now with regards to Brexit and that, like, it's one of the reasons why it's so scary. Is because the rumour mill is that the current political party, known as the Tory Party, Conservative Party if you're not from here, are pretty much notorious for being just all they care about is money. And very much making the rich richer, the poor poorer. So, from that frame of mind, like, there's a very strong belief from people that they will try and privatise the NHS, putting everybody in the UK. What is that? Wet glove? Sweaty palms, lose a bomb when you take the... Shit, that's a really bad one. Privatising the NHS and then we all basically become America. Because the person who is apparently most likely to purchase it is your good man Donald Trump. Which is a terrifying concept to anyone from Scotland. Well, anyone from Britain. But I mean, in saying that as well, like, there's a difference. Although the UK is all barreled into one by most people, it's not barreled into one if you're from the UK. If you're from Scotland, oh my good god, my bombs just absolutely disappeared on me. And they do damage. So, you drop a bomb if you take damage, and then... Finally. You drop a bomb if you do damage, if you take damage, and then the bomb that you drop can damage you. Which is terrifying. New blessing discovered. Yeah, I watched a film, I want to say it was called, like, Assault on Wall Street or something. It probably wasn't. It had had the guy that was Dracula in Blade 3 in it. And the general concept of the film was the main character, his wife had been diagnosed with cancer, and the way that his insurance premium worked was he was covered for X amount of money. Like, there was a limit to how much his insurance would actually cover when it came to medical costs. And apparently that's actually a thing in America. Like, again, that's, to us, that's a completely foreign concept. And basically, spoiler alert, his wife ends up taking her own life because he ends up in a crippling amount of debt because he's working like multiple jobs, and he's just trying to like provide for her medical care. She ends up killing herself, and he ends up basically going one-man terror show onto Wall Street. And I mean, like, I think a film like that realistically needs to be an eye-opener. How realistic that could really be. Maybe not the, like, terrorizing Wall Street with like a automatic machine gun part of it. That's not really the relevant part. The relevant part of it is that people are out there with these illnesses, and realistically they're getting let down by their government, they're getting let down by their health insurance, and they're getting let down by life, really. Scary concept. That's a secret shop. That must be the secret shop. Little darling. Hello. Who are you? Talk. Welcome to our pop-up shop. Find more uncommon items here. Lost supply box. Bye. They said less common items and then only had one thing for sale. I'm sure Dibble's shop is the bit back at the main hub. Let's go see what we can find down here. Block a hit once in a while for 3 major curses. Thanks. That sounds atrocious. Once in a while is not a terminology that I feel comfortable basing my run around. There's a gap there. Nice. Here guys, come here. That's a second. Shit. Really? None of yous? There we go. We do not have a lot in the way of items. I keep feeling like we're deeper in the floor than we actually are. By items I mean relics. Some spare there in case we need it. We also heal in every room that we enter. Remember that. Exploration is handy for us. It's a pretty good item, the tote. It's not a lot of healing, but any healing is well. Didn't know if we would reach him or not there. But we did. Right. Sneaky bug. Can't get away from him in time yet. Okay. Oh shit. That wasn't even like a well hidden one, just walked right into that one stupidly. Cool. Moving on. Electricity, because we can. Walk into. Apparently we'll get double trapped by that blade. Sure that potion we're carrying is fireballs if I'm right, which is absolute garbage. Take no, I don't really want the curse smashing. That's what we needed. That's what we needed right there. Oh, oh hello. Got a nice little alert happening at the top here, guys, with the stream. Allow me to thank everybody. Drifty, my dear, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome. We are currently filming some YouTube content. Welcome everybody from Drifty's stream. You have caught us in the middle of a recording, so enjoy that. You will now be on YouTube. Because I'm not cutting it out. Because, no. The idea of these runs is to be raw and pure, and we usually do them off stream. But I have decided to start doing them on stream so that I can record multiple sessions in one night and still have time to spend with the kids. I haven't raided you for that. That's true, Drift. Well, 2 seconds, let me hit you up with a little shout out here. Everybody that's on YouTube, you're just gonna have to wait a second, guys. Well, I shout out Drifty, who has been playing Overwatch. Ooh, how's Overwatch treating you? I downloaded Overwatch on the free weekend once, and literally, it never finished the full download. Before I gave up on it, which I know is really bad and shouldn't be like that, but I don't think I'm the kind of person that can deal with a first-person shooter that is not got ADS. 2 seconds, my guys. My lovely wife has just entered also. And she's in my snack cupboard. What you doing? I'm gonna be eating my goodies. You what? Stealing my chocolate. I didn't realise that was so much keys to open. Oh, we got it, we got it, we got it. There's Drift saying hello to you. Say hello to YouTube, you've just interrupted a YouTube recording. She said hello, and then she said bye. So my Haribo? That's even worse. Savages. Savages in this household. I went to Burger King yesterday, and my son, bearing in mind who is like 14 months old, stole my cheeseburger. After he ate his own, he then stole mine. I'm just not okay with that behaviour. I was starving. Hank Marvin. What were we discussing? Yeah, Overwatch. So, yeah, I tried it, and it just... The concept of not... I know you can do it with certain characters. This is the defense everybody always has for Overwatch. Is that some characters you can aim down sights. You can with Widowmaker. You can with the sniper characters. Sniper characters. And I get that. I get why they're doing it. I just don't agree with it. You shouldn't have to be a sniper in order to look down the sights of your gun. Every gun, pretty much, every gun should have at least some form of iron sights. At the very least. Burn, motherfucker, burn. Still, what character do you play on Overwatch, Drift? Let's take Kurtz's stash. I don't like it, but we'll take it. We're about to start collecting curses. We better. Secret rooms are now more secret. That's not really going to affect us. I don't hunt for secret rooms. Yeah, so I kind of figured that if I was to play it, I would probably end up playing like the Widowmaker Sniper character, just so that I can ADS. Another curse, minor curse inflation, shots are now more expensive. Smashing. Here we go, down here. Got off the water, got off the water. This little guy we can't hurt while he's doing that attack. Just gotta wait. Got to wear it out. Right, shops are now more expensive. Generate health over time is actually okay. Don't really fancy paying like 500 for it though. Not when we've got such little money. Right, okay. So we can have the Thor chest, or the other one. Okay, the other one. Okay, let's get a spare chest inside it also, which is a spare key. So all we got there was money and a bomb. No cost to us, so that's a good thing. Shit. Back off. Go. Safe and secure. Moving on. Get the gold. You seen that other game Drifty that's out now and it looks exactly the same as Sea of Thieves? I've already forgotten what it's called. It's literally just Sea of Thieves though. Blazing Sails, that's exactly it I think. It's like the art style and everything is just the exact same. He just punched me, I didn't even know he could do that. Or did he shoot? Just didn't. So you get a little brief moment on you guys. It would appear deals swing damage at high health. Rubbish. It looked delightful. Oh, did it? Ah! A thorium statue over there. When's the teddy bear game coming? That's another one that I'm interested in hurrying up. No idea yet, still no. I can't remember what it's called. Stuffed? Stuffed. Yeah, that's the one. One, two, three. Oh. There was no win for this situation, so we did what we could. Yes, you can have this. Look at this absolute nonsense. This is what I was talking about on our last run, where we have wholly ran out of keys. Like, relatively early on in our game. And this creates like a huge, like, snowballing issue. Because it means that we don't get shops, we don't get item rooms. Keys are relatively hard to come by in this game as well. Don't get me wrong, they're not like a dime a dozen, but sorry, they're not like gold dust, but they are not common. You pest. Do we get at least a couple of keys here? Bombs are nice, but they're also currently useless to us. Unless that turned out to be our secret room, which it's not. Another curse room. We're collecting curses, remember, for the curses statue item. It's not just, oh, there's a key. We got a key. We got a key. Shop or motherfucker. Shop or item room. Item room. Bramble vest's not great, but it's something at least. Rather have something and not need it than need it and not have it. I went for a much better secret room. So a couple extra keys would be good. Let's just dump this here. Speed this process up a bit. I did not speed up again. Okay, so we got no bonus keys. That's certainly not a secret. Bramble vests, not ideal. It's not terrible, it's just I don't like items where you have to get hit in order for them to activate. I think it brings across like a sort of dangerous precipice. Games like this, where you suddenly start taking pointless damage to activate an item's ability. Shouldn't be promoted to get hurt. Fireballs in case we can find some food. At least if we can find some food, we can. Is that an imp? I thought I heard an imp. It isn't. Bye. What is that? Petrified rock. I've never seen this item before. And I'm already loving it, to be honest. Catch that, you wee asshole. I'm trying to get her, not him. There you go. I like that Molyneux item that we had last time, that was cool. I want that back. Splits your range attacks. I've never had this. Oh wow, right, okay. Jesus. Let's see what happens now. Is it also splitting the damage, or is it because he's got armor? It's quite hard to tell. No, it doesn't seem to be splitting damage at all. That makes everything very interesting. Quite liking this this bomb upgrade as well, to be honest. Thank you very much for the alert, Drift. You go do you, boo. Boss floors irrelevant. We've done the boss on this floor before. Look at this nonsense, I love it. This with like Ricochet and Sonic Boom and Phantasmal Axe would be absolutely ridiculous, and I would be 1,000,000% in on it. Take the food. Don't like the cost of it, but we're also probably going to take the bomb. Bomb's not a terrible price, and this blowing up rocks thing's interesting so far. Can actually watch this as well. Keep forgetting that we do have the winged boots. Was our first pickup on floor 1. Get our health back while we're here as well. Hey, I'm really into this split axe thing. I've never seen this before. Best gold on death. as well, then why not? Oh my goodness, it just gets better and better. Just remove curses right there and then. Take the extra food if we need it, which we do not. Well, I only hit one, that was a bit unfortunate. That was just bad placement on my behalf. Now this one. Okie dokie. So we got rid of a couple of our curses, which is excellent. I'm not 100% sure which curses they were, because I was just assuming that every curse that I had was terrible, as they usually are for me. Quickly. Really, that hit me? Question that. I know I was going to save that to cook food, but I remembered that we actually have an item that cooks food for us. Right. It's not going terribly, so we'll just stick with it. No worries at all, Drift. It's the scaly man. That spider changed direction mid-air. Didn't know that was a thing. So that necromancer summons 3 skellies on the screen. And when he dies, the skeletons remain. And that's what makes them so horribly powerful. Is the fact that the skeletons don't disappear just because he dies. Take that. Fireballs are of interest to us. We'll take the bomb as well. So this floor here basically has most, I would say, of the worst enemies in the game that I've dealt with anyway. Horribly powerful. A lot of them are really finicky as well, where they're like super hard to hit because they have like mechanics that help disappear and stuff. Like the assassins are notoriously brutal. The imp, obviously, from earlier on in the game we've already found. Oof. Okay, so that worked out really well because we've now got loads of keys. Shit. What the hell kind of secret room is this? Terrible. We're going to destroy some more of these though. There's too many for us just to pass up. Especially when we have an item that's working the way that ours is. What's this? Pieces experience gain. Might as well, he's going to level up straight away anyway. Let's regenerate health over time, that's big. Electrifying gold, also big. Even if that just like is used to kill the little like ads, that's still like a massive help. Definitely want this. As much as we don't enjoy the curse. No sizes of use to us currently. Let's do drink this, get our health back. What's this one? That's of no use to us whatsoever. Cool. That worked out alright for us. So we move on. We're now at full health. We've got 10 keys, 9 bombs. Cook food as soon as it drops. We turn... We turn rocks into items, but consumable drops as well. Which is certainly not one to worry about. Again. I've not had a chance to read what that does yet. It's really annoying me. There we go. Right, what was it? Transmute a carried relic. Try and see. Oh, I get to choose, even better. Right, okay. Let's get rid of the fire. Want rid of the fire bombs? Or do I want rid of... Let's get rid of fire bombs. Enemies explode in arrows after a critical... Yeah, that's much more interesting. Even if it's not better, it's still more interesting. There's a bit of waste. Loads of bombs there. This is... Rainbow Kernels. No idea what it is. Not got a Scooby. Again, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for Drifty's raid. This has the potential to be a fantastic room if you have Butcher's Knife. If you don't have Butcher's Knife, that's the room that you die in. Butcher's Knife basically means that when you kill enemies, there's a high chance that they'll drop meat. And obviously we cook the meat instantly. Did that manage to somehow hit me now? Okay. Don't know how that hit me, but apparently it did. Just need to take that one on the chin. This exploding arrows thing's really interesting. It's another one I've not seen before. Here. I didn't even see him there. That was really stupid. Spare bomb. That same useless potion. That potion is not normally useless, by the way. It's just because we have the winged boots. Take the bombs, because we've got a lot of money here. Let's do. Okay, so potions last long. That doesn't really interest me. We've not got enough of the potions unlocked yet. I don't put any priority into potions in this game. Which apparently you should, because you can do like entire potion builds. I've never done a potion build in this game yet at all. I probably will one day. Discover a bomb in every chest. And grumble with results, I suppose. Did we beat... I don't think we have. Not in this playthrough. I don't think we've beat the boss of this area. Because the boss in this area is my least favourite boss in the whole game. I believe. Wow, that did so much damage. That was horrific. I'm correct, these little wisps not give curse. They do, and they hurt me. Let's not do that again. I was unaware of the hurting me part. Oh, apparently it's done it again. They are helping build that Kurtz's stash up. So it is tempting, but I'd really rather not be taking damage at the same time. The bomb explosion is now chain lightning. Very good. Alright, okay. Let's crack that while we're here. Extra cars, healing. One more curse to activate the stash. And all Kurtz's stash does is, if you get 10 curse after getting it, you can remove them. It doesn't hinder it. It's 3. Imps are the #1 enemy to counter attacks. They only get 3. But they have an unlimited range. It always lands at your feet, and it hurts you even if you're above a pit. That's why I killed them. So in most rooms, they are #1 priority. Because if you don't kill them quick, then you don't manage to get away from them. Still a spider down there, really? Good for him. He's definitely dead now. Good for him nonetheless. He held out on that one. I know we might take damage here, but it's worth it to get rid of that before he spawns a million. Scaly scalies. They have a lot more health than I remember them having. Right. Take the bomb. Take the fish. Nah. Probably going to regret not taking the fish, but we're not going to take it. Take that. Take that. Anything I wish to sell? Sell Bramble Vest. I don't really feel like we need to though. I got a fright there. I knew it was going to happen and I still got a fright. Nice, that worked out super well, dropping them down the pit. So this is our boss floor. Our boss floor is up to the top there. But we're still going to try and see if we can gain anything else from the floor before fighting him. Because he is a tricky son of a bitch. And I don't like him. I don't like his fight at all. And that's a scaly. Got him. This guy is really good at like pulling this range at his ass and just hitting us so hard with it every time. Oh god, there's the assassin I was talking about earlier, by the way. Horrible, horrible enemy. Because of the way he moves, there's not a whole lot you can do about him until he messes up. Look at that attack though, it's so fast. And he hits you like multiple times as well. Horrible, horrible enemy. One of my least favourites. Oh great, the skeleton's back. That's what we needed. So the arrows that shoot out do 4 damage, it would appear. Which makes them far less useful than I was hoping they would be. I was hoping for something majestic out of them, but that's never going to happen. Right, 90-degree damage bombs. Is that 2 boss room? That's it. This is the actual boss room. Not really sure what the other one is. To go and have a look and see. We have took so much damage in that skeleton. That skeleton. So if that's the boss room there, that's definitely the boss room because I have fought this boss before. That's why I know I don't like it. And that mechanic that you saw there, where it randomly shot stuff out, that is one of the main mechanics in the next floor, in the next area. There's crystals on the floor that do projectiles if there's enough explosions in the room. And I'm still not really sure how to predict them, if I'm being perfectly honest. But they hurt. Oh, okay, so if you wanted to fight they two, you can do that here. You can fight they two to skip the boss, basically. I don't ever do it though. I did it on my first playthrough of the game, just out of curiosity's sake. But there's no real benefit to it because you still have to kill the boss to unlock stuff. It might be that you have to do it that way once to unlock items, particular items, I'm not sure. But here's the boss, guys. This is the boss I hate the most. That hand that just came out, that is his base attack. This is his other attack. Oh yeah, and he does them both at the same time because he's an ass. Good thing is our bombs are actually quite damaging. Don't jump at the start like that. That's not the way to do it. We're losing keys when we get hit, which I didn't realise. We're doing so little damage. Like everything's doing really little damage to him. What is the curse we have that is absolutely crippling us? Smashing. That's blessings, curse, less throw damage, less throw speed, lose a key. So it's only really throw damage that should be affected, which I suppose is the main way that I play, which is a bit of an issue. Even at that damage is dreadful. This is his next attack, by the way. It's not letting me do it. We just killed one of our foods as well. And now he's on the double hands. 6 damage? What on earth is wrong with the world? Oh, smash and just killed myself. Well, that went super badly, but that is the way the cookie crumbles in this game. We don't have the damage yet, so we're going to put our attention on damage now. We walked away with 12 grand. It's a lot of money in this game, especially at this stage. Curtsy shop's now full. We could buy this and lose even less gold, but I don't feel like we're losing too much gold, to be honest. Ranged damage I want. What's the next one? That's at 5 or 8. So we'll take the more throw damage. Take that. Take rid of that. Take that. Keep that. This is all just going to obviously be for the next run. There is, however, a little mechanic in this game that is that if you quit, like just now, it will actually restock the shops. So any cash that you save, you can kind of cheese it that way. But guys, that is this run done. That is episode 6, question mark, I believe, in the bag, and I'll see you next time.